Greetings, this is Akuna with Mission Africa's Pierce County YMPEP course. Today we had our third class, and what we did is we started off talking about what we would be going over. The topic of today's discussion was You Are Their Target, Marijuana Marketing. We talked more about how marijuana retailers and advertising companies use tactics to target youth. We did that so that they would become more aware of the tactics to be able to stay informed and not be affected by them. To start off the class, we had an opening assignment. We used the UCAN Washington website to answer a 6-question quiz about marijuana in the state of Washington. We talked about this website in our last class, and the youth really enjoyed the format and how the information was laid out and personalized to them. Then we went ahead and defined some key terms that we would be using throughout the conversation and lesson. Advertisement, marketing, and target audience. We then looked at the exterior marketing, like the branding. We talked about different brands that they were familiar with and how they went with the theme of the company, and saw how some of the themes of smoke shops and or dispensaries and even the fonts that they used looked like they were definitely more appealing to children. We also talked about some of the packaging of marijuana edible products that look like candy that a kid can just go pick up at the grocery store. We also dove into Google Maps and looked at how close some smoke shops and dispensaries are. A lot of the youth said that they didn't really see them around their neighborhoods and such, but as we looked, we saw that we looked at 3 different high schools that our students attended, and within a 5-mile radius, there were at least 3 smoke shops, dispensaries, or liquor store as well. We talked about the fact that there are some regulations in place and such, but sometimes it goes underlooked, especially when marijuana is involved. We then read some ads that talked about the topic and gave some statistics as far as how often kids may see alcohol ads or marijuana ads on the TV or things that they're watching. The youth were able to see that although some of these ads seem tailored to them and such, they know that what's not being shown is the harmful effect. We made sure that we looked at those again and just had a clear understanding of how these things may be targeted to them, but they don't actually have to give in. And the fact that being in this course is teaching them and giving them kind of like a heads up before these things, they see them out there. Our next class will be diving into the youth-to-youth learning. It's going to be an empowerment session where students will learn how to be empowered leaders for their peer groups, and we'll be using, like I said, the youth-to-youth toolkit, which we're really excited to dive into.